Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, we are live. Week 2, Major 2, RAJ Red versus SYL Phantoms. We are back. And in fine fashion, we are back with the Map 1 forfeit from the RAJ Reds. And so we're starting with Map 2, Search and Destroy. Both teams will have a lot of adjusting to be made. Phantoms, very quickly, even before we can finish the intro, takes round 1 of that Search and Destroy. They are up at top. RAJ Red coming in late. And unfortunately, having to forfeit Map 1. And then now we're in Map 2's. SYL Phantoms taking the lead in the series and also up by 1 in the Search and Destroy. Map 2, Round 2, Haggis. Welcome to the Combox.
Thank you, Shakba. Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say that was a very good first round from Phantoms. They're getting their opponents brothers, and once again, a first blood from Phantoms is a good start from Phantoms. But I've gotta say, I'm very disappointed in the fact that RAJ Red had to forfeit the Map 1. That's not the kind of conduct you expect from Champions Elect. And right now, I feel like they're a little rattled because Phantoms with a 2-0 start and both rounds were very quick. I think both were within 20 seconds. And yeah, great start for Phantoms. They're already 1-0 up in the series, 2-0 up in the Search and Destroy. If they can take this Map 2, it will be interesting.
Indeed, indeed.
Phantoms very much the underdog in this series. So, any predictions from you, Shakba?
No predictions at this stage, except for the fact that we've got Farzin, who's number 196. We do apologize. We will have much difficulty trying to cover every single player smoothly. So please bear with us as we cast all the action. But the moment, strong start here from Phantoms. 2-0 up in this map. You can see it's a B push here. Cookie J finally trying to consolidate his teammates, trying to make sure that they can make a strong start and finally come back. But unfortunately, Phantoms 2-1 now. Mehran carrying the bomb, trying to find his way around. Still committing to this side of the bomb. He's got 2 men stuck pushing him. Still surviving. Trying to shoulder check. No, he cannot clutch that. Phantoms comfortably 3-0. Haggis, what a round.
That was a very good play from, I know it says Noob here, but I believe that was Sakibul. Yes, it was Sakibul. And, you know, we've I wouldn't say called out, but we've highlighted Sakibul's ego-chilling tendencies throughout many years in the CDL. And there he showed great levels of maturity. He's the veteran on this side for Phantoms. And he kept shouldering for info, tried to make sure if Mehran was still there, and he took that jump at only when he felt like he could win it. Cookie J, however, getting nice with 2 big kills there. All down to Sakibul. This would be a big round. Can afford to go 4-0 down, and RAJ Red secure the round. That was a good play and a big play from Ice. He's somewhat of a talisman for this team, RAJ Red. And that's shown it right there with 3 kills in the round.
Indeed. I do feel the man we're seeing on the screen, Ice, I'm not sure if casting's picking up the right name there, but he has been a little disappointing in Major 2. We've had a lot of talk about how he's the key man for RAJ Red's success, but I think they're a good team altogether. But Ice has been a little disappointing, hasn't had that much impact, but it'll be good to see him coming up strong here on Map 2. And as we say, huge from Ice to clear up that bomb site. Sakibul on the hunt, cannot capitalize on that running ban. Cookie J now 2v1 situation here. Farzin all to himself. Manages to sliver away all the way to the blue side. He's going to probably look for a peek here as Russia Red try to put the bomb down. Bomb is going down. Cookie J trying to read for the other side, but Farzin, if he checks this left side, it'll be a play of the ages, but he doesn't. He takes the stair, hoping that there's someone on the other side of the balcony, but no one is actually there. Beautiful setup here from Russia Red. Cookie J probably... Cookie J is going to try to execute. Oh my word. Here it comes.
Here it goes.
Viewer discretion advised. If you're under the age of 18, specifically Zion, please turn away. Russia Red coming back into the swing of things. The score is 2-3. Solid start from Phantoms. 3-0 up in the map. Russia Red back with a back-to-back win.
Yeah, and I think both teams are chirping in game chat right there. Of course, they're all friends, and this is actually a big round for RAJ Red. A big 2 rounds, I should say, with Phantoms going up 3-0. I think Sholomon still struggling to get a start, but with those 2 rounds back, RAJ Red, we know when they catch momentum, especially in Search and Destroy, they're difficult to contend with. Let's see if Phantoms has an answer now, because the momentum right now is well and truly with RAJ Red. There's the ego challenge Sakibul we have. And manages to set up Noob for the first blood. That was very well played by both players there. But Mehran on the other side takes space, goes on the flank, finds the kill. Mehran continues but gets taken down. That is a big kill by No Name in the kill feed. My mistake. Number 196. I believe that's Farzin. Yes. Ice and Cookie J both turtled up on the screen right now. Great positioning there from, I believe that's Noob and not Farzin. Cookie J gets the kill back. The clutch master Cookie J on a 4th streak, leading his team by example once again in Search and Destroy, and it's Cookie J versus Farzin right now. Farzin playing the long game. Cookie J rotating around the map for some info. Sees nothing on A. Should be a rotation towards B with Farzin planting the bomb. This could get a little bit awkward. Cookie J does decide to take the long route, and that gives Farzin a chance to get away. We have a clean 1v1 here. 40 seconds on the clock. If either of these players can get some info on the other. Behind him. Just cleans up the kill. It got a little hairy there. Only got out of it with 11 health. But it is 3-3. The momentum well and truly with RAJ Red. Thanks to Captain Fantastic on a 5 streak. And clutches the 1v2 as well. You've seen him do it time and time again.
Indeed, Captain Fantastic for a reason. Search and Destroy extraordinaire. This man is a different beast in Search and Destroy. Anyone in the community would rate his play. Fantastic clutch there. We've seen him do this multiple times. He is in his element. RAJ Red back. 3-3. The scoreline now. Phantoms got their work cut out. Seems to be an A-side push again from RAJ Red. You've got number 4 looking the mid-cut. He's got some information critical for his teammates who are trying to push up to the A-side. We've got 1 in store. Massive gunfight here between 3 and 6. Mehran manages to come away with the victory there. Farzin on the trade. On the hunt as well. Rafi come in with the support. Farzin in a bit of a sticky situation there, but manages to come back and have his teammates help. Big from Search and Destroy extraordinaire. Cookie J big again. Huge from RAJ Red. Massive play there from the other survivor. Who was it? I think it was Ice. Being able to draw them out onto that side so Cookie J could pick them up one by one. Beautiful play there from RAJ Red. This is why they're one of the elements of the championship contenders. What a round there. Phantoms completely outplayed.
Yep, it's 4 in a row for RAJ Red and 8 in a row for Cookie J. But I've gotta say, Phantoms kind of capitulating under the pressure here. They had a good start, not only to the map, but even that last round. It was an important round, 3-3 level, and triggering the first one and getting all the positioning on the map. They just took for one-on-one gunfights repeatedly just to fall apart. And yeah, Mehran and Ice, they worked well together. Took the first blood. Ice and Mehran both on the flank, cleaning up the kills. It's all down to Rafi, what he can do on the 1v4. And disappointing for Phantoms with such a promising start to the map and some of these rounds, and They're just not being able to close here. And it's 5 in a row for RAJ Red. Cholomolo gets his first kill of the map and the series. Cookie J, I believe, still on a streak. And RAJ Red looking hard to end this game.
Match point for RAJ Red. Back-to-back 5 maps and a complete shutdown so far. Phantoms with no response. They had a strong start, leading up 3-0 in the map. And 5-3. We've not seen Phantoms ever again, at least so far. Let's see. Let's pull this back. A side push again. Phantoms heavy on the B side. Farzin manages to take up ice. The information is probably in that they're on a deep flank here, and Cookie J feels that space. But he's holding out. He's holding out for the deep flank. He's going to take one with him. He's got number 6 chasing after him. Number 5 on the codcasting menu that I'm clicking through. And number 6 on the map. The bomb is going down for a ninja defuse here. Noob cannot. It's probably 60 seconds away. And ultimately, RAJ Red comes away with the victory. A convincing one at the end. I do apologize. We were struggling to cycle through the players on coverage there at the end, but I think we've seen it. We've seen what just happened. RAJ Red coming from the back and are on top again, just where we left them last time. Any final thoughts from you, Hagus, before we go to the next
I'm
map?
disappointed after the start that Phantoms had. I think they could have carried on and done a much better job than they did. But RAJ Red shows their mettle. They were down in the series by way of forfeit, and they were down 3-0 on the map, only to win 6 in a row. The champions elect, maybe, RAJ Red here, showing what they're made of.
Alright. We'll be back shortly as we get the lobbies ready for Map 3 Overload. We're going to Scar. Stay with us as we get the lobbies ready. And as always, thank you for watching. All right, we are back live. We're back in Scar again. Score is 1-1. Overload is where we are at. RAJ Red leveling the series after an unfortunate map 1 forfeit. So Phantoms is in a good spot with a tie going into this map. But RAJ Red, one of the strongest in this game mode. So Phantoms will have their work cut out. Strong start here from Phantoms. It's purple all the way through. It's a 3 down for RAJ Red. As Phantoms looking to capitalize on this and take the bomb over to the site. And they have managed to make a score there. I did not see the EMP flash. I do apologize, just trying to catch up. Hagus, any thoughts so far?
Not just a strong start, an extremely strong start here as they relay and score 2 points. And I was just gonna say that RAJ Red are the undisputed overload team of Black Ops 7, having lost only the one overload all throughout the season, I believe. And Phantoms with a 2-0 lead on them to start. And this can happen in overload. You can snowball your kills in 2 points. And that's exactly what Phantoms did. That was very impressive, but like the SMD, they're on a strong start. I would just like to see them continue this momentum, because if RAJ Red by any chance slip up on their favorite game mode and go to the series, Phantoms might actually have a serious chance in this series.
You can see Noob just running away, trying to get ahead and have the front line cleared up for his teammates to carry the bomb over, but it's been a bit of a strange situation. Phantoms just dying one by one up there with RAJ Red holding down that defense line on B. Bomb a bit too close to that B side for comfort, but not too far away from where it spawns. As RAJ Red manages to successfully play for that respawn. And it's a 4 down here for Phantoms, but number 1 has spawned very close there. He will be outnumbered, outgunned, outslayed. RAJ Red down still, and Phantoms up with another score of 3. Oh my god. I'm still catching up on my English. Hagus, please save me.
They're showing a lot of sparks of brilliance here throughout the series so far. And like I said, I just want to see them follow up on it. And right now, in the overload, they're doing so. They could end the half right here. The momentum is with them. The kills are with them. The ball is close to the point. They're just gonna get it through, and that is a quick half of overload. The undisputed overload team of the season so far. RAJ Red down 4-0. Going into the half. This is very interesting. 1-1 series, mind you. And it could have well been a 2-0 series towards SYL Phantoms if they had, held their nerves in that SMD. Could have, should have, would have. Series is tied. However, the overload right now, 4-0 up. Can you keep this going?
My oh my, that's one good reason why I was left speechless in that particular round. My oh my, 4-0 Phantoms. This is not something you see every day. It's definitely not something you see every day where RAJ Red is down 4-0 in an overload. One of the best teams in the league in this game mode. At the moment, really struggling. You can see number 7 and number 176 on a deep flank here. RAJ Red manages to read that though, and they are able to counter-attack that comfortably. Have Phantoms respawning out all the way through to their side. Phantoms quickly on the charge, have recovered well after that 4 down. And now number 7 holding things out for his teammates as they respawn and try to come close to the bomb site. Nothing to split these teams apart yet so far in this half, as opposed to what we saw in the first half.
I would like to add, however, that RAJ Red this time spawning on the same. It might look difficult for them right now, but 4 minutes is a lot of time when you're playing from this side. And even though there's a 4-point deficit right now, this is a team that can definitely turn it around. However, I think Phantoms, they're doing a good job of getting the ball out of harm's way. The ball, I should say the satellite out of harm's way. And they're actually looking to score here. Noob tried his best there, but a bit too much to do. with the satellite still comfortably on the other side. They're looking good on the defense. 1.5 minutes so far. Rajshahi Red with no response.
Noob with a cheeky little route there, trying to see if he can go unnoticed, but he does get read perfectly there from number 3. The bomb is left very close to that side. If someone can still manage to steal and take a route, potentially there's a score here imminent, but at the moment, Rajshahi Red manages to take that bomb and sneak away into that Phantom's half end. Now, very much up to the team that can closely get to the bomb and try to take the route here. Cookie J has found himself in a situation where he tried to go further ahead so he can protect his teammates' defense line. But now he has to fall back as the bomb respawns. Still, again, nothing to split this apart. You can tell that even though Rajshahi Red have the better spawn, they do not have as much control as they would like to make a score here, which just demonstrates that Phantoms has been superior in Overload today.
I gotta say, Select Phantoms holding the line brilliantly well, and I've gotta give a shout out to this man right here, Noob. He is shining in this map. He's making the plays and making life difficult. You saw him over by top green about a minute ago, and he just made life difficult for the spawners of Rajshahi Red, and the momentum is being carried here by Phantom. Still, they managed to get the 5th score, and I think that should be it. Minute and 40 still on it. Anything is possible, but it's looking dire right now for Rajshahi Red. This could be the 2nd Overload loss of the season.
You can see Rajshahi Red just gathering now. They are all huddled together, just trying to desperately find something, find a miracle, but none of that is going to happen because Phantoms at the moment pulling off absolute miracles. Another score from Phantoms on the other side. They are absolutely having fun here right now. They're taking scores and taking that satellite onto the side on their own will, with Rajshahi Red absolutely no response to what Phantoms have worked up here today. Viewers, we are witnessing something special being pulled off by Select Phantoms. Select Phantoms consistently seeded 3 in the league all the way through and deserving of that status, because look at what they're doing right now. They are definitely here to play. They're definitely here to compete. My oh my, what a moment. 7-0 the score as we speak. My god, Rajshahi Red just giving up at this point. They're just looking forward to the next map.
This man Noob looks like a man possessed. I have never in my life seen him play this well. And a lot of people might go towards the stats. Look at his arrow on the right things, making plays, making life difficult for Rajshahi Red. And there, Phantoms are now rallying at 8-4. They want to make it 8-0. 8-0 drubbing. The ball is close to the line. Rajshahi Red come away alive. Nice. Happen holds the ball towards their goal for the last 3 seconds as we see the clock come down. They don't win 8-0, but it is a convincing win for Select Phantoms. They're 2-1 up in the series, and Rajshahi Red, their backs against the wall here. This could make things very interesting for Major 2 standings. If Select Phantoms can keep this going for the rest of the series, no. Great map, I've got to say it. This is Sakibul, however. Credit to him. He looked great in that map. Sakibul as well. In fact, all of Select Phantoms looked great. And they made life very difficult for Rajshahi Red. 2-1 up, Select Phantoms.
Alright, we're going to Den. Next up, this plot continues to thicken. Select Phantoms up again in the series, 2-1. Rajshahi Red fighting for supremacy, fighting for their right, fighting for their brand. Are they truly the deserving champions of the league? There's a lot to still be played for, We're going to Den for Hardpoint, map 4. Select Phantoms up by 1. All to still play for. Stay with us as we get the lobbies ready, and as always, thank you for watching. My, oh my, Sylhet Phantoms with an overload victory. I think the first ever win against RAJ Red, and history to be made. RAJ Red starting to lose overload maps. Hagus, are we seeing RAJ Red crumble with Prodigy, the prodigal son, missing today?
I think Mehran is a like-for-like replacement for Prodigy, or he's no less than him, if anything. And yeah, Prodigy is a great player, but so is Mehran, and RAJ Red definitely still a very, very, very dangerous team to contend with. And I expect them to bounce back strong. So Phantoms in this map will have to be very good if they want to keep this going and win the series. Right now, that's the best for Phantoms though.
Solid start here from Phantoms again. They are up. The score is nothing heavy at the moment, so just starting things out. RAJ Red and Phantoms very much a contested kill here. Nothing to split them apart yet. Both teams being very cautious with how they play this. Phantoms just inching away with the lead here and trying to consolidate.
I've gotta say, Shakbad, like, you can see it on the map. Teamwork from Phantoms has been great so far. Like, not in the search and destroy, the difference was the individual plays of RAJ. Teamwork from Phantoms has been really good so far in these two respawns, and the score reflects that.
You can see the body shots, the frustrations coming out from Ice, but at the moment, Buddy will probably focus more on trying to take the lead here in this series, and then probably let the body shots come out. Both teams still level to level, nothing to split them apart, but big from Ice here. Hopefully that was Ice. Not sure. Big three-piece. And RAJ Red finally taking the lead.
Ice shooting everyone's body, making sure they know that he's dominating them. 6-0 here, sorry, 7 streak here. Ice, and difference maker so far as RAJ Red take back the lead.
Apologies. It was a mission trying to get to Ice with number 172 Farzin.
It's a very interesting game. It's quite neck and neck. The kill feed. It's a pinstripe kill feed all throughout. Both teams getting the kills amongst the trade. It's the teamwork for Phantoms, and then on the other side it's Ice for RAJ Red.
You can see RAJ Red still always managing to be ahead at each hardpoint hill as it completes. But Phantoms very much competing their lives out here. They've gone for the early rotation play here. You can see number 7 trying to take the routes, knowing that there's probably an early rotation coming here from Phantoms. He's trying to pick them apart as they try to get set up with this new hill. But at the moment, RAJ Red comfortably consolidating on that lead that they've had, with Phantoms probably falling a little further behind as they try to play that early rotation.
Yep, the momentum right now well and truly with RAJ Red, and there was a big attack by Sholomono to ensure the spawns for his team. And we've been waiting for him to show up in this series, and I believe he has. And RAJ Red comfortably taking the lead. I think they're gonna run away with it here. Now they look back in form, they look comfortable, they look warmed up. The shocker start to the series has somewhat stabilized, I think, as RAJ Red looks to take a 70-point lead here in this village. And again though, great teamwork, breaking this finish, big 2 and gets away with his life. That should be the remaining 11 seconds secured from RAJ Red.
Managed to move Rafi from that hill. I feel like even after he died, he spawned and came back into that window. Finally gets shut down and has to move on with life here, Rafi, as P1 hill comes through. The first rotations completed. RAJ Red up by a handful amount of points that Phantoms need to come back with.
Yep, RAJ Red showing their caliber here. Everything is going their way as the lead climbs towards 100 points now. Phantoms, they need to draw here. Sakibul had a great map too as well. But struggling right now. Rafi and Sakibul ARs for. They're both struggling. The other side. Ice 19 and 12 start. Cholomolo 14 and 11. Mehran 12 and 11. A really good job for RAJ Red. Up, going into the next P2. Comfortably in with the spawns as well. Farzi.
3:51, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. 51 seconds as we go into this P2 hill. RAJ Red coming with a lot of blood and a lot of crusade in how they're trying to play this out at the moment. Phantoms, no response so far. Really struggling to make any momentum shift to their side and maintain that. Ice's body shots very much engaging RAJ Red. They're locked in now.
Yep, it's been all RAJ Red. With a little bit of a response with that 3-piece right there. 15 or so seconds in that old hill. But they leave that. Farzin leaves that to rotate. And for free. The kills are with them. They could make a comeback here if they hold the line and defend the map is all over. Another 3-piece to clean up the hill.
The lead continues to be consistent, continues to be very steady for RAJ Red. They haven't moved an inch. They've continued to make sure that they take the greater share of each hill as they keep rotating. Phantoms making the rotation plays, making the routes, but not getting the reads correct, not getting the timings perfect enough to combat RAJ Red's prowess at this point. Sakibul, you can see they did this before as well. They had the successful rotation, but RAJ Red just a little too powerful, just a little too slick with how they play and manage to take control of each rotation that Phantoms manages.
It's the givings of an experienced hardpoint team, an experienced RAJ Red. They're every single time they're in a disadvantageous situation. Somebody makes a mistake. In their favor. Grinding it out. Select Phantoms. Still close to has made his way back into the map quite well. Trying to get his teammates involved. Phantoms get cleaned up. It is a trade fest.
My oh my, we are going into the third rotation of this hardpoint match. Phantoms finally hitting that 100-point score. Does it give them the confidence and the mental strength to see it through to the end? Noob with a very ratty spot here, trying to read for some of those hardpoint jumpers, but cannot capitalize on that. Rafi with a big read on the back here as Phantoms just take a very clean setup here on B1 with RAJ Red spawning in big numbers here. Strong eyes with a big flank there. And finally secures the hill with 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, that kind of a little slow to read the spawns coming through, the spawn flips coming through, I should say. And they fully capitalize on that as Ice breaks into the hard point to get that remaining 20 seconds. And to be fair, I think RAJ Red can do it off of scrap time here with the immense lead that they have. We're gonna have to see some perfect hard point from Select Phantoms. They wanna claw their way back in, but if they can hold this for its entirety, might have a map. Rafi no problem with shooting bodies right now. Get some help from Parvin as well to shoot his body, but the decision is let go of the hard point here, and that lets Rajshahi Red come to the front and break it. I don't like that, Ishak, I don't know what you think about it. But yeah, I don't know if that served them well at all. To double
Yeah,
body
no.
shoot Cholomono in the back.
I'd like both teams to probably play the game a little more than shoot bodies at the moment, because game's still tight. Can swing each way still, but Rajshahi Red just feeling that much more confident, just that inch bit more dominant here and comfortable to take the win. You can see Phantoms always winning the rotations, always trying to get through on the first to new hills, but the setups have always been lacking and begging for more. As Rajshahi Red trying to flood the hill from the mid and the other side. You can see number 8 looking to make a play here, but well defended here by Phantoms. Someone needs to make an opening play here for Red to come back.
Does it through the streak as well, nice. Gets the opening on the hard point, but I just gotta repeat, I don't think I can iterate enough how important that passage of play was. Really, to go to the back and double body shoot through level. This is about a 90-point game, and it could have changed everything, because had they had actually focused on the game, they could have held that entirety of that P2, and they're holding this entirety of the P3, and I feel like that could have been the difference here. And again, they're leaving 12 seconds on the old hard point. That's 12 seconds here, 12 seconds on the first rotation. That double body shoot. It's a few misplays that could, you know, very well have made the difference on this score line right here. I guess that's the inexperience of the team right now, or I should say, the wrongful prioritization of things. Because again, they don't read the pick. It is picked up later on as by Farzin, but they did have it in their hands, and they just, I don't know how to describe this performance from Sidet.
You said it right, it's the inexperience playing the part, and Rajshahi Red coming back again. Every single time you count them out, Phantoms goes up, Rajshahi Red comes with an equal response to level things out. Ice. Probably heard what I said.
Before we go to the break, I just wanna, you know, this is a 80-point game that they lost by, and I just wanna do some maths. The differential that could have been maybe, let's say 30 points from that P2 where they went for the double body shot. The 12 seconds there, the 11 seconds in the first rotation, that's enough to win them this map. See that Phantom, they had it in their hand.
It is the cruel way of the world sometimes. You give in to your temptations and it tends to cost you, unfortunately. In this instance, Rajshahi Red back in the series. Score is now 2-2. And Phantoms has their work cut out. Search and destroy. Map 5. My oh my. This is getting heated. This is getting interesting. Viewers, stay with us as we get the lobbies ready. It's Raid, Search and Destroy, Map 5. We'll be back shortly, and as always, thank you for watching. Alright. Map 5. Things are getting interesting. Russia Red 2, Silit Phantoms 2, series are level. Silit Phantoms obviously getting that one map edge at the start. Map 1 was not played because Russia Red was late to report and they had to forfeit map 1. But nonetheless, Silit Phantoms very deserving of the position that they are in at the moment. They played fantastically. It's 2-2, but with me in the com box, Hagus still cannot believe what just happened in Hardpoint, and he thinks Silit Phantoms should have been up 3-2 here.
I think they should have been up 3-1 here and finished the series, but I think I'm going to move on from that fact. The more I dwell on it, the more upset it will make me. Yeah, that was strange. Double body shots ended up costing them, I believe. But let's see what they come up with in this raid search and destroy. It's a map that Silat Phantoms tends to favor, and on the other hand, Russia here doesn't quite like playing this map. So let's see how things go. First blood to Farzi. Gunfight win on Noob. Ice with another one. How does he get a second there? Ice turning up here. He's shown in this series so far that when Rajshahi Red needs something, he can come up with the goods. As those two kills are the difference in this round number 1. Rajshahi Red going up 1-0 in raid, search and destroy. First blood once again to Silat Phantoms. They just, I don't know. They can't seem to put together a good full round. They have moments, but they can't seem to do it for the entire round.
Extremely strange play there from Phantoms. They had an all-clear plan set up in the first early passage of play with Russia Red full sending the pool side. Sakibul on the bomb, he had the ability to set the plant, but he wasted 5 seconds to go back to Art, take a gunfight, then come in to do the plant. That 100% would have costed that particular round, because if he had set that plant up early, Russia Red would have had a lot of pressure trying to quickly scamper down to the bomb site. Unfortunately, they were able to pick individually the men of Russia Phantoms easily come away with the round. 4-3 now the live counts as the bomb is set and needs to be defused. The work is cut out, but Phantoms very comfortable. Finally, some intent, some conviction in how Phantoms wants to play. As I say about the first round, Phantoms, a very confident return.
Yep, that was a clean retake from Phantoms there. 4 up, 4 down on that round. Responded as you would expect from them after a difficult first round. And, you know, I was afraid again, Ishak, because they got the first blood again. And I was afraid that we would see another round where they get the first blood only to lose it. But Phantoms show me something different, and I'm very happy that they did, to be honest. This is a team with a lot of potential. A team which has a lot of moments, and now they're putting the bomb down in a pretty favorable spot here. With this push, another first blood here. Sakibul does get one. He's supported well by his teammates too. 2v3, PJ and Sholomolo. What can they do in this? Sholomolo gets taken down. It's all down to Captain Fantastic. We've seen him do it before, but this is as difficult as a situation gets. Bomb is down. A freebie though, given by Farzin. Or it's my mistake, that was Rafi. It could also well have been Sakibul. Either way, a freebie there. A freebie here. 10 seconds left. A freebie there! Oh my god, if he gets this. Oh my god, if he gets this. I'm done watching this game if he gets this. I'm sorry, he got it. What? And now, nah. I'm done. None. That was the biggest throw I have ever seen. I'm sorry, Cookie did a great job to cause that 1v3 in an untouchable situation. That was the biggest. Why is he peeking the ball? Just stay alive for a second. Why?
My.
I apologize for the energy. Sure, well,
Oh
please carry on.
my. My, oh my, Captain Fantastic Extraordinaire. I do not care what happens in this round. I'm just gonna keep gassing Cookie J for that particular round. Oh my, oh my. We've said it multiple times since Modern Warfare 2. This kid is special. And how he manages to pull that off, you said it perfectly. That is, I do not care if Phantoms take that round. That round, Cookie J, absolute brilliance. Phantoms coming back with another round. It seems to be a bit of a ping pong show here, with each team taking a round in response. But my oh my, Cookie J, if I was in the Russia Red camp, I would have a lot of confidence right now going up and taking this away.
Yep, it could have been 3-1 up for Phantoms here, but alas, it's 2-2, and yeah, that is play of the tournament candidate from Jay right there. An insane play from him to deliver those plays under that kind of pressure, but it comes with an asterisk because it was well and truly just given to him, and once again they give those 2 kills to him. It's down to Cookie J, and I believe he will clutch this round. I don't care. I don't care. He will clutch this round. It's done. It's 3-2 to Russia here. Cookie J up here. We're gonna see scam number 1 from Rafi. Then we're gonna see scam number 2 from Noob. And Cookie J will clutch this round. Unfortunately, this is the reality we live in. Unfortunately or fortunately. Oh, no scam from Rafi. Color me surprised. How will Cookie J win this round? It looks like another unwinnable, but we've seen that before. We've said that before. And let's see. Let's see how Cookie J comes away with this. Even if Phantoms do manage to kill him, I will close my eyes because I will not acknowledge the fact that Jay on the defuse. I'm closing my eyes. I'm closing my eyes.
Oh my word. Do you have your eyes open, Hagus?
Yeah, I just opened them. Oh, Phantoms won. Interesting. Wonder how they pulled that off.
Oh god.
The
Such is
worst
the man, the
closers
myth,
of
the
all
legend,
time.
Cookie J, you know? He'll make those brilliant plays that will completely, strike you with awe, but then he will pull off moments like these. But anyway, 3-2 the scoreline. Russia Red needs to pull this back again. It seems to be a B-side push for 7 and 6. No one from Phantoms looking on that side here. Let's see, Rafi was heavily involved in gunfights in that courtyard. 3-2 the situation now. Sakibul manages to take one, but now he's left to himself. He has been very busy in this map, and now he needs to find his way out back to that bomb site. Can he pull off the brilliance like Cookie J? The map is very open when Cookie J is still alive. He's got a lot of work cut out here. 13 seconds left on the clock. Has to find something here. 9 seconds. Probably will not and has to back out. Russia Red back on the scoreline. 3-3 the score. It will be imminent. And it is. Bit of a yo-yo moment here. 3-3 the score. Are we going to have a map 11?
I believe round 11 is what you're suggesting, but I mean, yeah, it's neck and neck here. And, some of the squad we're seeing on display has been extremely high quality. Some of it has not been. I will move on from that fact. But it's a neck and neck match here, and it has been a neck and neck series, I'd like to say as well. We see that Phantoms showing what they're made of in this series, regardless of some hiccups here and there. They're taking the champions elect, Russia here at very close. This is all down to Solomon here on this round. He does stay alive. Once again in a situation to clutch it with a sniper. Can't hit the shot to keep them alive. Phantoms take the lead again, 4-3. Rafi's having a great map. 10-3. This isn't Fuzzy, this is actually Rafi.
Hagus, we do appreciate your keen eye on the card casting mechanics of the game.
Just paying
Score.
attention to the scoreboard.
The scoreline's an absolute yo-yo show at the moment. Phantoms takes one, Rush Air, it comes back with another, and that's what's been happening. Are we going to see a 4-4, or for the first time, can Phantoms come away with one and take the map? Bomb is going down. There was no one from Phantoms on this side of the map, as they now need to reroute themselves and pick away Rush Red one by one. They've got a lot of work cut out here. They have to clear out Rush Red, who's defending and guarding this bomb plant, and then go for the defuse. Phantoms down by one life as well. Ice trying to pick it apart, but cannot. 2-2 the score, 2-2 the life count. Noob, can he pick someone up on his route here? He does. And manages to Rafi with another kill from that side. And Phantoms, for the first time in this entire map, go up by 2. Is this the momentum you needed to stop this yo-yo show that we've been seeing? And can Phantoms with that come away with the series victory?
It was a great retake by Phantoms, and now they're one map away from a major upset over RAJ Red. And honestly, when they killed those 2 players and hopped on the bomb, when Sakibul hopped on the bomb to defuse it, I was half expecting them to still unsuccessfully close and drop the bomb, but he didn't. It's 5-3. I'm impressed. And Colombo under significant pressure here. Gets away with one though. It's a pinstripe kill feed again. Down to Noob. Noob, he's having a great series so far and a great map so far. Can he close it for his team here? He does get one. Makes it a 1v1. It's Noob and Mehran. Mehran has lost his location, but Noob also doesn't have much info on Mehran, and he makes his way. He has the bomb. He makes his way towards A. He's trying to clear all of his timings. Mehran as well, trying to be very meticulous in his approach. Both these players, they don't want to get caught off guard at all. And they're both just dodging each other for the time being. The bomb will go down at B. Mehran sniffing some danger over by this side. The bomb will go down. Mehran does spot him. Noob does turn around. Noob with the kill, and Silat Phantoms win the game. Silat Phantoms have taken down RAJ Red. Ishak, I cannot believe my eyes. They do close. They finally close. The series is in their favor, and this is huge for the CHAMPS qualification as well.
My, oh my.
We have an upset,
BTV
ladies and
squad.
gentlemen.
BTV squad. If I were BTV squad at the moment, I'd see promise for the future. I'd see a lot of hope in the CDL circuit. Their second team have toppled their mighty RAJ Red. What have we witnessed? RAJ Red for the first time losing to a series other than Dhaka Icons. Silat Phantoms, are you here to fight? Are you here to take the glory, to take the championship? Oh my, oh my. The plot thickens. Chattogram Legacy, I'd be worried right now, as they are going to be coming up against this very exact team that has just toppled the championship favorites, RAJ Red. Silat Phantoms, what a show, what a performance. Congratulations. Massive victory. The boys will be absolutely stoked with this going into their next map. Still a lot to be played for in this entire league. A lot of moments to be seen. But my oh my, some special moments here.
It's a huge victory. This is a huge victory for Silat Phantoms. And they had their ups and downs throughout the series, but to finish off in the way that they did and to actually end up winning this series, it's huge. It's huge for their confidence. It shows them that they are capable players and that they should keep coming back for more. And I'm very impressed, Ishak. Congratulations to Silat Phantoms. This is a huge win.
Indeed, indeed. And with that, we end the show here. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Mighty Hagus for blessing us with his you know, brilliance in the com box. A big support uh, to the old hag that I am. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for enjoying the show. Thank you all for watching. As always, we will see you shortly with the next series coming up. Silat Phantoms against Shotrugram Legacy. A lot rides on that. Championship qualifications, many things put together. But I think Silat Phantoms might just have the edge here with all that confidence going into that one. Stay tuned. Watch for the links that come up when we go live. We'll see you there. Till next time. Till then, stay safe.